All right, folks, thanks for checking out the video. I want to talk today about Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson blaming the city's illegal immigrant crisis on right wing extremism. Yeah. So, from the Gateway Pundit here, it says Chicago's useless left wing mayor Brandon Johnson is trying to blame the city's illegal immigrant problem on right wing extremism. Of course, the last time we checked, Joe Biden is in charge of the border, but Johnson can't blame the leader of his party for the city's problems. He is taking a page right out of the same playbook that Ireland's leaders are using right now. Everything is the fault of the evil right wing. And I will play a clip here of what Mayor Johnson had to say, and then we'll talk a little bit about it.
What we've seen is a very raggedy form instituted by right-wing extremism. Everyone knows that the right-wing extremism in this country has targeted democratically ran cities, and quite frankly, they've been very intentional about going after democratically ran cities that are led by people of color. And their whole motivation is to create disruption and chaos, because that's what that particular party has been about. Right? This is the same political party that did not want to accept that President Obama was actually an American. It's the same Republican right-wing extremism that stormed the Capitol. It's the same right-wing extremism that refuses to accept the results of the Civil War. It's raggedy. It's disrespectful. It's mean-spirited. It's an unclean spirit, quite frankly. And so I got you. I just want to.
Okay, all right. Could he not say right wing extremism one more time in there? I mean, I don't think he said it enough. Um, but I mean, let's just be real here. Brandon Johnson is not an intelligent man. Okay, he's a useful idiot. And actually, if we actually want to look at what he would call an extreme right wing position, an extreme right wing position, quote unquote, would be to have no immigration at all, legal or illegal. And therefore, if that position was actually put into action, he wouldn't be having this problem right now, would he? And second of all, it's actually the far left position to have no border, to have no immigration control, and to just allow anybody who wants to come into the country from anywhere in the world. So what he's saying isn't even accurate by any stretch of the imagination. And two, Mayor Brandon Johnson is the proud mayor of a so-called sanctuary city. And for those of you who may not be familiar with politics in the United States, a sanctuary city is basically a city or municipality that does not enforce any type of immigration law and just allows anybody to come into the city and live, work, do whatever without any fear of being deported, okay, or held accountable for their illegal immigrant status. Okay, so presumably this is what Mayor Brandon Johnson wants, right? Hey, everybody, come on into Chicago. We'll take care of you. Well, and now suddenly it's so-called right-wing extremists who he's blaming. But I mean, this isn't a surprise, because this is what leftists do. They never take accountability. They never take their actions into account. They never self-reflect. And instead of Brandon Johnson saying, hey, you know what? Maybe Donald Trump's remain in Mexico policy should come back. You know what? Maybe we should build that wall. Maybe we should actually put some more manpower on the border and start turning people away. But instead, oh no, it's evil right wingers. And of course he uses the crutch of the race card. Oh, all these people are targeting Democrat run cities by people of color. And the last time I checked, 3 of the biggest cities in the United States, New York, Chicago, and LA, have black mayors, and they're all sanctuary cities. So it has nothing to do with the mayors being black. Okay. Ron DeSantis sent so-called migrants to Martha's Vineyard, which last time I checked, I don't know if there are any black people there except for Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. Okay. So Mayor Brandon Johnson, you're a clown. And you're starting to see. I think he's actually feeling a little bit of heat from his own constituents, who he's actually thrown by the wayside. As soon as these migrants get here, oh, you know what? they're going to get everything they need, but the actual people of Chicago who are struggling to get by as it is, oh well, you're going to have to sacrifice for these people. Okay, so now I don't expect anybody better to get elected in Chicago anytime soon. This guy is possibly going to be a one-term mayor, just as his predecessor, Lori Lightfoot, ended up being. But unfortunately, I don't think there's any hope for Chicago. Okay, I hope I'm wrong. I would love that. That would be great to see somebody in the position of mayor in Chicago that would actually give a damn about the constituents. But as long as they keep electing people like Rahm Emanuel, Lori Lightfoot, Brandon Johnson, it ain't gonna get better. It ain't gonna get better, folks. So, anyways, that's what I think. Let me know what you all think. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.